Campers pitched at Beadnell Bay Club campsite are rewarded with stunning sea views over the dramatic Northumberland coast in one direction and the distinct Cheviot Hills in the other. The magnificent dunes and golden sands of Beadnell Bay, just minutes from the campsite, are excellent for bird watching. Walkers too will enjoy beach walks to nearby Beadnell. Explore around Beadnell's tiny quay. It's the only west-facing harbour on the east coast. Traditional Northumberland cobbles still fish out of here for wild salmon and sea trout. The Beadnell lime kilns were built in 1798. The kiln was expected to produce at least 1,000 cartloads of lime each year, to be exported by sea to other ports in England and Scotland. The sheltered horseshoe of Beadnell Bay cradles a sweeping crescent of beach, making it a hit with families. Set up your deck chairs in a sheltered spot, backed by impressive dunes on the fine golden sand. Perfect for sandcastle building or a spot of beach cricket. The protected waters of Beadnell Bay make it a favourite with water sport fans of all ages. Try your hand at kite surfing, kayaking, or even wakeboarding here. Sea houses attracts many visitors, mainly from the northeast area. However, national and international tourists often come to sea houses while visiting the Northumberland National Park, Northumberland Coast and the Farne Islands. Sea houses is also a working fishing port, which also serves the tourist trade, being the embarkation point for visits to the Farne Islands. From shops in the town and booths along the harbour, several boat companies operate, offering various packages, which may include landing on at least one of the Farne Islands, seeing seals and seabirds, and hearing a commentary on the islands and the Grace Darling story. Farne Islands lie between 2 and 3 miles off the Northumberland coast, between Sea Houses and Barnborough. As well as being the most famous seabird sanctuary in the British Isles, they also have a large colony of Atlantic or grey seals. Birds that use these islands for nesting include puffins and several breeds of terns. There are some 100,000 pairs of breeding birds in the height of the season, and they are remarkably tolerant to visitors, almost ignoring their presence for the most part. This allows you to get close up to these wonderful creatures, and the photo opportunities are endless. There are between 15 and 28 islands here, depending on the tide at the time of your visit. Bamborough Castle stands on a massive 180-foot high basalt crag, giving all-round views of the coast and surrounding countryside. Bamborough is a beautiful coastal town in the heart of Northumberland. Thousands of people visit Bamborough every year for its famous castle, coastlines and walking trails. By around 550 AD, the Anglo-Saxons from the continent expanded northwards and controlled paths to the Anglican king Ida. Aidan came to Bamborough from the monastery of Iona in 635 at the request of King Oswald, who sent for a monk to preach the Christian faith in Northumbria. Dunstan Hill Club site is a pleasant woodland walk to the nearby beach and village of Craister, home of the Kipper. You can also visit Dunstanburgh Castle, which is north of here, the backdrop to a glorious, safe and sandy expanse of Embleton Bay. The spacious, mainly level campsite is bordered by trees and offers a mix of hard standing and grass pitches. Walking into the village from the car park or the bus stop, you are greeted by a lovely view of the harbour. Craister is famed as being the home of the Kipper, a smoked fish delicacy exported to food lovers across the country and reportedly popular with the British royal family too. But there's more to this cheery little village than its famous food delicacy, which is still prepared in the village the traditional way in oak smoked barrels. The ruins of Dunstanburgh Castle tower over the Northumberland coastline. It is an ideal family day out with a picnic area, fantastic views, and it is not far from the Scottish borders. The castle was built on the most magnificent scale and rivalled any castle of its day. The dramatic ruins of Dunstanburgh Castle stand on a remote headland reached by a beautiful coastal walk from nearby Craister. The picturesque village of Alnmouth, gaily painted houses strung along the north bank of the River Aln estuary, welcome you to picturesque Alnmouth, the Tobermory of Northumberland, once an important grain port. A furious storm on Christmas Eve in 1806 altered the course of the river, stranding the harbour and changing village life forever. The beach is easily accessible with a car park right on the seafront, and it attracts visitors from all over the country, and rightly so. It's the perfect place for a family day out, a beautiful walk, a picnic, or if the weather is kind, just to relax and sunbathe. Houndmouth was founded in 1150 and today remains a beautiful and interesting village that is well worth exploring. There is a lovely variety of restaurants, pubs, coffee shops, gift shops and a golf course for the visitors to enjoy. Hamble is known as the Friendlies Port. Hamble Harbour Village hosts 15 retail pods, offering a wonderful range of art, crafts, bespoke and personalised gifts, accessories and food and drink. Durridge Bay has 10 miles of fantastic sandy beaches, dunes and pools to explore, a rich history and amazing freshwater bird-watching reserves. With more than 30 miles of beaches, the Northumberland coast is simply spectacular. Promenade along piers, play at the penny arcades and tuck into fish and chips whilst you enjoy the sea view.